Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in.
Today we will be covering Anthropic's massive new compute deal with SpaceX that's already boosting Claude Code limits, a new dreaming feature that lets Claude agents learn between sessions, xAI rolling out Grok Connectors to push into Workspace agents, and Google supercharging its Gemini File Search for multimodal retrieval. Starting with the biggest infrastructure surprise of the week. Anthropic announced on May 6th that it's taking all the compute capacity at SpaceX's Colossus 1 data center. That's more than 300 megawatts and over 220,000 NVIDIA GPUs coming online for Claude within the month. Yes, that's SpaceX. Elon Musk's rocket company is now an AI infrastructure partner for one of xAI's biggest rivals, which is a plot twist nobody had on their bingo card. The reason this matters for regular Claude users is immediate and tangible. Anthropic is doubling the 5-hour rate limits for Claude Code across Pro, Max, Team, and seat-based enterprise plans. Peak hour throttling is being removed for Pro and Max, and Claude Opus API rate limits are going up too. If you've been hitting the wall during a long coding session, that wall just got pushed back. On Reddit, developers immediately zeroed in on the Claude Code limit doubling as the headline they actually cared about, while the SpaceX angle drove the conversation everywhere else. Anthropic also slipped in a much more speculative line, saying it has expressed interest in partnering with SpaceX on multiple gigawatts of orbital AI compute capacity. Data centers in space. That's not happening tomorrow, but it tells you how aggressively Anthropic is hunting for power and silicon, on top of its existing deals with Amazon, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA, and FluidStack. Anthropic wasn't done. At its San Francisco developer event the same day, the company launched a research preview of a feature called Dreaming for Claude Managed Agents. Here's the simple version. Today's agents are forgetful. They finish a task, and the next session they often repeat the same mistakes or lose useful context. Dreaming runs as an asynchronous background job that reviews past agent sessions and memory stores, extracts patterns, and produces a reorganized memory store. Crucially, the original memory isn't overwritten, so developers can review what changed or throw it out. Anthropic's framing is that dreaming surfaces patterns that a single agent can't see on its own. In other words, instead of memory being a static notebook the agent scribbles in, it becomes a scheduled self-improvement loop. During the preview, it works with Claude Opus 4.7 and Claude Sonnet 4.6. Anthropic also pushed outcomes, multi-agent orchestration, memory, and webhooks into broader beta for managed agents, which together start to look like a real enterprise platform for long-running work. The reaction online was predictable and pretty fun. One commenter on the Claude AI subreddit asked, "But do they dream of electric sheep?" The Philip K. Dick reference basically writes itself. Over at xAI, Grok made its clearest move yet into the workplace. On May 6th, the company launched Connectors for Grok Web, plugging the assistant directly into SharePoint, Outlook, OneDrive, Google Workspace, Notion, GitHub, and Linear. There's also a Bring Your Own MCP option, meaning teams can hook up their own Model Context Protocol servers for custom tools. What's notable is that these aren't just read-only lookups. Grok can draft and send Outlook emails, create calendar invites, edit Google Docs and Sheets, search and edit Notion pages and databases, summarize GitHub pull requests, and create linear issues. SharePoint write actions and advanced document editing are powered by Grok 4.3. xAI's pitch is that connectors turn fragmented workflows into seamless experiences, which is marketing speak, but the underlying point is real. Grok now has the same connective tissue as ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, and Gemini for actually doing work across business apps. That's a meaningful repositioning for a product that started out leaning hard on personality and edgy responses. Closing things out, Google rolled out a significant upgrade to Gemini API File Search on May 5th. The headline is that it's now multimodal, with 3 additions developers have been asking for: native image and text retrieval together, custom metadata filtering, and page-level citations. It's powered by Gemini Embedding 2. If you've ever built a retrieval-augmented generation system, you know the pain. You extract text from PDFs and images, chunk it, embed it, store it in a vector database, query it, and then pray the citations line up with what the model actually said. Google is trying to collapse that whole brittle pipeline into a managed service. The metadata filters let enterprise teams narrow searches by things like document type or department, which cuts down on the noise that makes RAG demos look great and production deployments look messy. The page citations matter because they give users a concrete way to verify what the model is claiming. Google's tagline for the launch was, "Give your apps a photographic memory." And File Search now genuinely processes images and text in the same retrieval step instead of treating them as separate problems. Reaction in developer communities is split in a familiar way. Builders who want speed and a managed system are happy to ship on it, while teams that need fine-grained control over retrieval quality still lean toward frameworks like Llama Index or LangChain, where they can tune every step themselves. Either way, the bar for what counts as a baseline RAG offering just moved up.
Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.